Hi and welcome to another week with us. And this week has been an unusual week for us in August because Luke has a rule that 35 plus weather he does not work. But things were different this week.
Okay, off to the ruin we go. Off to the ruin we go. Hi ho, hi ho. It's off to the ruin we go.
We have a friend visiting from Malta who really wants to help us build our dream home. So it gave Luke that extra push to work in weather 40 degrees plus as well. So this week has really not been easy, but the boys have been working well. They wake up early, they work till they can't stand it anymore, and then they go back again in the evening when the weather has cooled down.
That pipe has to come from here, from this corner, up against the foundation, and in fact underneath, it kind of takes away a bit of the foundation. It's underneath it.
Okay.
And it just goes straight out like this, 5 meters 10, through somewhere here.
There it is.
That would be nice, but it's not that.
We'll
Because
see.
it's under the foundation.
Fair enough.
So it's 80 centimeters down. Okay, so first thing we need to do is get the level marked throughout the house, so we know how deep we are, where we need to put our drainage pipe, the foundations, and all that. So ground zero is over here, the lowest point of the stoop. So if I need to dress it in any way so no water comes in or whatnot, I have space to do it. So that would be ground zero. Now we've marked up 1 meter, which is at the bottom of this spray paint here. So that is ground zero plus 100 centimeters. So now we're going to spread it throughout the house so we can get all our levels right. And we are using the water level. Today is a good day. We met up with some friends, went to a little market, and I found this. Check out this beauty. I have another crowbar and it's nearly as cool as Nick's. Look how thick it is. This one won't bend like my other one. 30 euros. It's inch thick. And it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, an octagon. But also, a friend of ours gave us this big rock. Nothing better than moving a 400 kilo granite block in 42 degree heat. Pretty smart, eh? Mark is loving it there behind the camera. He's like, you're a genius, Luke. Best day to do this.
This is excellent.
So, let's see if we can get it out of the car. Getting it in was a challenge.
This is just a heads up to Anna and Nelson, the two lovely people who gave us our van, Sapinho. Don't worry, don't close your eyes, no harm came to Sapinho in the making of this video.
that was easy. Dicker to the rescue. Thank you, Constance. Okay, go home done. Hey, good morning. I woke up a bit sick today, a bit blocked, and my voice ain't great. So last night, maybe I should wait for Mark to talk. I'm just going to be making myself laugh all day. Last night we came here with the laser and just double checked all the levels. This is ground 0 plus 1 meter over here. So we checked all the ones we did with the water level and made sure they're good with the laser. So now we've double checked it. And I put on a few other markers, as you can see here. So it's always from the bottom of the spray. There. You can see my finger's still yellow from yesterday. So we got some marks there. That's all T plus 1000 millimeters. This one was off. See, it's lower than that. There's that one. That one. And some here. So now today our plan is to get this pipe in that we carried here yesterday. We know exactly where it needs to go, so we're going to mark that out. We need to cut some brambles back here and mark it out and see how we're going to get through there and dig this out. It is 41 degrees today, so very hot. It's 8 a.m, not the earliest start, but hey. So the pipe has to be 10 centimeters away from the foundation. Now the foundation is 25 centimeters out of the wall. This is going to be problematic to keep a straight face all day while talking.
Is that
Right.
bad? Is that bad? Oh.
25. 25. Past the wall, plus 10, and that's the edge of the pipe. So 35. Okay. 25. 35. Let's see. So we need Below that, 1 meter. Foundation is -75. The pipe has to go 10 centimeters under that, so that's T minus 85 plus 1 meter, 185. The pipe is 12.5 centimeters wide, so 197.5. 197.5. So that's the bottom of the pipe. Plus 5 centimeters because we need a 1% tilt. So 1% tilt. The pipe is 5 meters 10. So that's an extra 5 centimeters. So 197.5 has to be at that end. And this end it has to be 202.5. Plus we need 10 centimeters of sand underneath. So there's no sharp stones under the pipe. When we put the pound everything and compact the earth, we won't have any chance of breaking it. So really we need 212.5. So we can put the sand, then the pipe. But for now I also need to know exactly where I need to put the hole in the wall, which is 202.5. So let's put that there. Let's check out 202.5 first. So that's 202.5. Okay, 212.5, perfect. Okay, hole is big enough for now. Let's see on the other side, mark it up and start drilling a hole 12.5 centimeters diameter. I got the big boy out. Now while I've been messing around digging the hole, Mark has cleared this whole place from the brambles, so we'll be able to get through nice and easy. Oh, that's better without brambles here. Okay. So where did you come out?
Yeah.
You came out there, so this stone has to go really. Now we try with the jigger down like that. Start from here. Start from there downwards, so we don't break that basically. And now we have to just dig a trench to get past this foundation. This is why we're doing it. So it has to go in that corner there. I did forget to mention that we've decided to, instead of pour the concrete into the floor, we're actually going to build some shuttering so we can raise it up, because the floor is so low already over here. The foundation was going to be approximately 10 centimeters too deep, so it would be 10 centimeters times pretty much 15 meters times 1 meter and 10. So that's a lot of concrete, I thought, and work. So instead we're going to build some shuttering, and we'll have nice clean corners and everything will be exactly, well, as close as possible to exactly right. What side?
Can't make it. Energy level? No.
Energy level low. Beep,
You're-
beep, beep, beep,
You're
beep,
now
beep.
running
You're running on empty.
on reserve power.
Total shutdown in T minus 10.
You got 10 minutes remaining. Please return home. Please use the remaining energy to get yourself to safety. Keep in mind shade and hydration.
Woo, I think that's enough.
I think that's enough.
Yeah.
As well.
I think that is it for today. We're happy with that. It is. Oh, cheers. 12:10. Yeah.
Nice.
It's getting hot. Off to buy the last bits of the pipe and go and buy the wood for the shuttering. Yep, yep.
Last week I mentioned this awesome new tool we have from Creality, which is this amazing Falcon A1 engraver and cutter. And our first try with it went really well, but we have had to put it away because we are very busy right now and we don't have place to keep it in our tiny home. But we are so happy with it, and we are even happier that we can help out a friend, because a friend of ours wants to do some merch and he's borrowing it for a couple of weeks. So I'm really happy that Creality, even though they don't know it, are helping out our friend too. And I can't wait to see the designs he puts on his merch. So I have left the link of this Falcon A1 Pro in the description, because if you want to start a business or a little side hustle, then this might be just up your street.
Good morning. So we're here at the ruin, bright and early-ish. It's about 8, I think. And last night we calculated what timber we need for the shuttering. Bought the cheapest stuff. I think it cost around 150 euros. We'll add it at the end of our total cost for the build. But there's all the timber. I think we have enough. There's also some battens, some repush there, which we'll use for the stakes. We've got the table saw in the back of there. So today we're going to build the mold and finish off the pipe, because we also bought all the fittings we need to finish it off. So I think first thing is get Constance out of there, so we can start laying down the mold. So it's already going to be 36, not 37 and a half.
Okay.
An extra, a less quarter of a cubic meter of concrete.
Nice.
You know, 1 centimeter and a half. That
Makes a difference.
would probably be something like that. Yeah, we need to do a joiner there. We are out of screws and I think I need to buy a few more batons. So we're going to stop for today. It's 1 p.m. and stinking hot. Let's go for lunch. We'll carry on tomorrow. Okay, we bought more battens and more importantly more screws so we can get on with it and hopefully finish it today, and maybe tonight we can do it with the water level and then maybe tonight check it with the laser. That's the plan, Stan. It's not too bad,
So warping
considering how warped it was. It's alright, I think.
Not too bad.
So this is going over
There.
here. Let's put this thing together. Here.
That's
Get one of those.
Yeah.
I'll hold these, yeah. For example, height of the leg, let's say 40. tiny bit here and then start knocking them in.
If it's only 2 centimeters, imma recommend off b'dik, taf kif?
Are we very off? Wow.
Għalek qed ngħidlek.
Wow. However, if we move 2 centimeters, we're not too far off on this side, and we said it was 100. That no, I mean we knew we had to dig this side. I'll come over here. This line of that ditch is very close to that. It needs to move a bit that way. Oh, that's nice. That's where it needs to move to. Okay, we had to run away because it got too hot earlier, but we're back now. It's what, 7 o'clock or something, and we had to take some of the legs off, some of the stakes because there was rock. So learning as we go, especially me. But we're getting there. We're just going to put up this piece. We have to cut the last bit here, hoping to put it together now, tonight, finish it. So we need to measure this so we can cut it the same size. I think it was 925. Sun's gone down. Laser time. That's good. To the bottom of the line it has to be.
Yeah?
It's good?
Where do you want it here?
Yeah, bottom of the line.
Mela touch down.
I'll have to go down more. Top of pipe. Minus 85. Foundation minus 75. So 175. So over here.
Sit down, card.
What?
You want this for contrast?
That is 175. I'm half a centimeter above. Actually, I'll probably put. Oh, 175. It's there. Look, move it. Look.
Yeah.
That's exactly 175.
Excellent.
Fucking awesome. 190. That's good news. That is good for sure, 100%. The whole. So we just have to bring this down 10 centimeters under that. We need this end of the pipe about 10 centimeters lower.
I'm gonna hold it just a sec so I twist.
Hold on, let me sit down.
Okay. Okay, back.
Okay, needs to go down a bit there. It's half in already,
It is, huh?
without any hassle.
I can go out and do a quick push.
Go, let's see. Actually, I can hold it here.
Yeah.
Looks pretty equal. When? No. Hold on. Try now. Again. Try. Oh. Damn, this is awkward. Mela. Tia. More. Alright, to the chance. It went in a little bit. I'm trying to keep it straight, but it's a bit tricky, you know. Hey. And to hold it.
Can you hear me from here?
No, it's not happening. What's moving?
Now the pipe is going
Keep going, keep going.
out. The pipe is just going out.
It's pulling it though, and
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
hitting
yeah.
the thing.
Uh-huh.
That's the problem. This is quite tricky. It's just pulling it still.
Yeah.
Okay, we finally managed to get the pipe in using a ratchet strap. It's all locked and loaded, everything covered, so now we can forget about this. We do have to put sand underneath and on top. Let's put it with sand.
Thank you for staying till the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. The boys worked so hard this week. It was an incredibly hard week to be working on the ruin. So thank you so very much, Mark, for giving us your time and helping us build our dream home. And before I go, this week we spent €458.47. So that brings us to a total of €1,658.47. And a quick reminder, if you are starting a business, side hustle, or you're just very creative and you want to see where your creativity could take you, with this awesome tool, the Falcon A1 Pro, then I have left the link in the description below. And thank you so much for watching, and have an awesome week ahead, and we'll see you in our next video.